Hello everyone and welcome to Block Sports Breaking News. I'm Michael Blockman providing you an update on the search for the Soccer Club FC defenseman. A signing has been made, and it is none other than Hard Hat Harry. Hard Hat Harry joins for Soccer Club FC after a week or so deliberation between the two clubs. An agreement could not be arranged with the other two candidates, and Hard Hat Harry will be joining as soon as possible for the Soccer Club FC. That has been our breaking news. I'm Michael Blockman, and we will see you again soon. Okay. Well, cat's out of the bag. We've made our second signing in consecutive episodes, and it is Hard Hat Harry. Hard Hat Harry has joined the team. An excellent defenseman. Hopefully going to be a sure good addition to the team. Yeah, I mean, what an awesome performance that was last time. And defense only getting better means that I have really high hopes for this team. But yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen. I mean, look at the stats on some of these guys. Like, Prima Donna literally is the worst goaltender in the entire game, and we still have him. So, I'd say we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Bob Sheriff is a starter, a starting player. Deputy Hersey, obviously, is a starting player. Baron Von Side is another starting player. So it was only a matter of time before we needed to replace a good performance from Phil Fullback. Let's take a look at Phil Fullback here, who replaced Sir Dribble-A-Lot for one game as he was MIA. But hopeful that maybe we can find some consistency here. We've got an excellent squad, and I believe we'll be just fine. So it's time to move on to the Aztec Village. Hello everyone and welcome to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Adventurers Villains today. An excellent win last time by Soccer Club FC, 7-3 over the Arctic Mechanics. Looking to potentially continue that trend here. And on top of that, only strengthening their arsenal, a signing. Hard Hat Harry has signed in defense instead of Sir Dribble-A-Lot in replacement of the interim fullback, Phil Fullback. I'm, of course, joined by my color commentator, Don Studson. Don, tell us a little bit about Hard Hat Harry and what we're going to be looking for today.
Well, if you can imagine it, Evan, Hard Hat Harry is really good with his head. His tackling is stupendous, really. He gets on the ground for a tackle, he'll get up for a header, and his work rate is just exceptional. They should be very excited about him joining. I know that they saw him a few games ago and were quite impressed by the tape. So we're going to see some good hustle out of him, and it's going to be an interesting one. Today is going to be hot, a little humid out there, and so we're going to need some guys out there that are going to be able to work. All right, well, why don't we send it on down to the sideline reporter, Jenna Bricks, who has a special interview with none other than Hard Hat Harry himself. Yes, hello guys, Jenna Bricks here, bringing you an amazing interview. I'm standing next to the man of the hour, Hard Hat Harry, who's looking to make his mark on this game. Harry, just tell me a little bit about yourself and what can Soccer Club FC fans expect out of you?
Yes, well, I'm of course an amazing defenseman, and I'm looking for a club that's going to appreciate me the way that I need to be appreciated. I'll run forever for you guys. I'll tackle forever for you guys. I'll get red cards for you guys if it means winning the game. I'm a winner before all else, and I'm excited to join the crew.
All right, well, that's back to you, Evan and Don.
Okay, well, it seems like we are about to get started over here on the field. Let's send it on down and get ready. Well, Don, I'm not sure what brings us over this way. I'm not sure I ever would have thought I'd be looking at a sphinx, a hot air balloon, an interesting sarcophagus, bunch of pyramids. I mean, this is an interesting place, but ready for a soccer match.
Yes, of course, Evan. I'm excited to see what's out here. A really evil crew on the other side here by Adventurers Villains. I've heard some interesting things about them, and none of them are very good. Rudo Villano is one of the wingers for the team.
There's Paul Cullis coming off his 6-goal debut. Excellent debut from him. Hopefully he will continue his form here.
Well, it's going to be a great one, and not icy anymore, so hopefully these boys can find their footing.
And here we are, immediately dispossessed, but Deputy Hersey takes care of that. An okay move, but dispossessed again. Deputy Hersey trying to do something here. Paul Cullis kind of walks away from that one. It's now flipped up ahead for Paul Cullis, who's going to take. He's going to take one move. He'll shoot, and it'll get deflected just out. Another shot there. Deputy Hersey with the rebound. He'll shoot it into the corner. Flipped up ahead. And a goal, an own goal on the side of Adventurers Villains.
Yeah, well, anything to win has really got to be the motto for Soccer Club FC here. You cannot be flipping this ball into the air if you're Adventurers Villains, especially when your opponents have a rocket. Look at that in-sync anti-celebration. And here we are, a 1-0 lead.
And here's Paul Cullis trying to find some space here. He'll take it to the middle. He'll shoot. It'll get deflected just out. Hard Hat Harry, his first touch of the game is a poor one over to Paul Cullis, who's going to shoot now, and then it's deflected.
I'm not sure what Paul is thinking there. He's maybe a little overconfident from that last game.
A shot, and Prima Donna does well to deflect. Now, Paul Cullis hoping to get on the score sheet now. A good move from Paul Cullis. Another good move from Paul Cullis. He'll shoot. Deputy Hersey finds it. Poor shot from Deputy Hersey. Bob Sheriff is looking to do something about it, and shot deflected wide for Hard Hat Harry. And now Paul Cullis again on the move. Look at that run. He'll shoot. It's deflected wide. Pass now over to Deputy Hersey. Bob Sheriff couldn't take it back, and Adventurers Villains will even the score at 1.
Yeah, a little too much. Bob Sheriff just commits a little early there. Prima Donna does not do a good job of getting in the way here. He's just standing and shot right at him, and he almost gets out of the way.
Well, here's Paul Cullis giving the ball up. Not sure where the defender is. Hard Hat Harry. Great interception from Deputy Hersey. Hard Hat Harry does a poor job of collecting there. Ball is flipped up and headed on. Ball is stolen. Really good explosion there, as now Paul Cullis is left wide open. He'll shoot. It's deflected to the side once more. Bob Sheriff trying to intercept, but can't. It's now taken. Hard Hat Harry looking to get in the way, but just cannot. And it is a 2-1 ball game in Adventure Villains' favor. Hard Hat Harry has not been a very impressive figure so far. This is flipped up ahead. And Adventurers Villains with plenty of time and space. Paul Cullis will put it in the air, and he will score his first goal of the game. Well, that's good on him. I think you just got to see some of those go through. Take this ball, throw it up, let the Rocket do the rest. But 2 Rocket goals from Soccer Club FC after their trouncing last match is unexpected. Baron von Side puts this too far.
Here's Deputy Hersey, hoping to make it there, but he just cannot. Bob Sheriff now, it gets away from him. And we head into halftime, tied at 2. Now, an interesting match so far. 2-2, obviously, but not a whole lot happening. Power-ups are sort of few and far between. You'd expect that to sort of change going into the next half. Adventurers Villains with the crane looking to steal whatever Soccer Club FC has. Alright, well, let's send it on down to Bennett and the boys for the Block Sports Halftime Show. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Block Sports Halftime Show. I'm, of course, Steve Bennett, joined by my co-analysts Richard Taylor and Duck Jackson. A 2-2 ball game going into half here. Really excellent action so far, but very different ways of getting them. Richard, can you tell us a little bit about what's happening here and why the two scores may not reflect perfectly even footing? Yes, well, the big thing for me is that Soccer Club FC, their 2 goals have been coming from rocket goals, which, again, they're merit-based, they know when to use them, but it seems to me that it's not always rockets out on the field. So I want to show an example of what's happening here that just makes it so difficult. They seem like they are a step behind most of the balls. You'll see Paul Collis does a great job getting a shot off, trying to run it back, tries to intercept. A great through ball from Adventures Villains, a shot and a goal. And I want to see this back one more time. You'll see here a pass that is intercepted, and then you can see Bob Sheriff come across, but he can't make it in time, and the ball is a goal. So it's 2 moments there where Soccer Club FC were just behind rather than being ahead. This pass was intercepted because Deputy Hersey didn't step up, and then this pass could not be intercepted, and then it was a wide open shot and a wide open goal. So you'll see that what's happening here is just Adventurous Villains has much better quality. So Soccer Club FC have to get very creative about how they do this, and we'll see what happens in the second half. All right, well, Duck, who on Adventurous Villains stands out to you the most right now? I mean, is it their goalkeeper, who saved quite a few shots? Is it their star man, Miles McBad, right now? What's standing out to you? Guys, I was just looking at Barry Bonds' baseball stats page. Did you guys know he drew 232 walks in 2004? What happened? Like, that's unbelievable. And then he's batting .362. His slugging was .812. This guy was crazy. All right. Well, we will send it back to Evan and Don after this commercial break.
This can all be paved up. You'll never have to mow again.
You'll never have to mow again. You'll never have to mow again.
Nothing will stop you loving your Honda from just $6.99.
Welcome back, everyone, to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Adventurers Villains. 2-2 is the scoreline right now, and not much to say. I believe that the team is already heading out onto the field, so why don't we just get right into it. Don, are you ready? I'm ready, Evan. All right, well, second half about ready to start. And Adventurers Villains trying to establish possession here. Good deflection by Barry Von Side, who will shoot. It goes high. It's not something you see very often. And a steal from Adventurers Villains there. Bob Sheriff trying to do his best. Here is Paul Cullis taking it to the corner. He'll shoot, and what a tight angle for Paul Cullis. His second goal of the game. Well, that's that finishing that we've been coming to expect. You've only seen him for one game, but man, does he step up in the clutch. 8 goals in his 2 games so far. Paul Cullis bringing the lead back. Here's Baron Von Side now, using a power-up. Strongly, a shot, and it's deflected out. Hard Hat Harry will give chase. Very strong. Good pass across now. Deputy Hersey making a good move in the midfield. A good move from Deputy Hersey. Can he score? He can't. Bob Sheriff trying to get the ball. Does. Here's Deputy Hersey now. Doing the patented rocketed move. And he scores! Deputy Hersey! The all-time leading scorer for Soccer Club FC. His 18th goal. Well, that's that veteran move that you're so used to seeing from him. Lots of rocket goals from him, but he just knows how to do it. They're not guarantees. What an excellent snipe. 4-2 the ball game score now. An immediate power-up used on behalf of Adventurers Villains. Hard Hat Harry now coming to grab the ball. He'll push the tempo a little bit. Flip it up to Paul Cullis. And the ball is immediately taken by Adventurers Villains, who shoot. And as the bomb goes off, is deflected away. Another bomb goes off here. Deputy Hersey with a great pass, just a little wide. And Paul Cullis is geeked out, a shot, and a goal from Paul Cullis as he is a hat-trick man again. Well, I can't tell you how impressive this is, seriously, to grab this power-up, come back, get tackled, and shoot and score, all while being confused. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Against the odds on a power-up. And Deputy Hersey with the amazing play. Rocket stolen now. Given over, Deputy Hersey will flip it up, and he will flip it in for another goal. 19 in his career, his second today. My gosh, do you know anybody who does it better than Deputy Hersey in the midfield? I mean, he's been doing this for so long, and just to see that get completed is just an excellent, excellent thing. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm just so happy for him that he still finds success here. What a snipe, and now a 2-2 game is now 6-2. Deputy Hersey looking to disrupt in the midfield here. Slide tackle from Deputy Hersey. He'll boot it up ahead. He's dispossessed in the midfield. Bob Sheriff looking to try something. Here's Hard Hat Harry with a deflection and a goal saving tackle. Deputy Hersey flips it up, and here's Hard Hat Harry who's going to push the tempo. He'll flip it over, and now Paul Cullis will shoot, and Paul Cullis will score his 10th goal of his career. My goodness, what an onslaught this has become. Who would have thought after this first half that they'd have so many open play goals, but they've been excellent here. Baron Von Side, we haven't said his name a whole lot. He'll shoot. He'll go just wide, or just over. He'll shoot again, and Baron Von Side will score. The 8th goal of the day for Soccer Club FC. And the first one in a little bit for Baron Von Side. Yeah, well, the old man still has it. I mean, roofing it into the top there, just as we are ready to call this game. Freddie Fitt blows the final whistle, and 2-8 is the final score. 6, count them, 6 second half goals scored by Soccer Club FC. Well, that is really something now. 19 power-ups used, 18 shots on target, a dominating second half that ultimately dominated the whole game here. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Well, you got to say, Deputy Hersey stepped up in that second half. His interventions were good. He's just all over the midfield, which is exactly what you need from him. All right, well, I believe it's time for us to send it on down to our sideline reporter, Jenna Bricks, who is standing by with Deputy Hersey right now. Jenna, what do you have for us? Hi, gentlemen. Well, I'm standing here with Deputy Hersey, who is a captain of Soccer Club FC and is the owner of a brace today. 2 goals, 19 goals in your career, Deputy. Well, how do you feel about the club's direction right now and where they're going?
Well, I'll tell you, Jetta, it's been quite a ride. I'm so darn happy that we've had such an amazing road so far. Picking up Paul the other day was just wonderful. I'm so happy that we have a team that's out here and fights every single day for each other. And we really overcame quite a big deficit there. It felt like we were down 100 when we were only tied going into halftime, if you know what I mean. So for us to come out here and score a few goals and put on a show for the fans is really, really exciting. And talk about the new signing, Hard Hat Harry. What has he provided for you guys in terms of defense that really opens things up?
Well, Harry's a good friend of mine. When we played each other against the construction workers, he was giving us quite some trouble. I remember we lost to him, and it was just a big deal. So we said we got to get that guy on our team when we get past him. You know what I mean? So he's great. I mean, he's got some speed to him, and he does a great job of tackling and getting everywhere. He'll put his whole body on the line for you. He's just hard like that. So very excited to have him on the crew. All right, gentlemen. Well, that's back to you.
All right, folks. Well, that concludes our coverage of Soccer Club 8, Adventure Villains 2. On we go, and we'll see what Freddy Fit has to say as far as the story is concerned.
More breaking news from Freddy Fit. Well, the Villainous adventurers are trying to steer you the wrong way. They're claiming no knowledge of the Brickster's whereabouts. It's a good thing you've spotted him. He's heading towards the coast. I'll be back soon. Over to Freddy Fit for the latest. Shock news, sports fans. Whilst chasing the Brickster out to sea, you have been captured by pirates. Now, Captain Redbeard has said he will show you a secret treasure map if you can defeat his skeleton crew. Good luck, and back soon.
Alright, well, that's a little bizarre. We're on a skeleton ship, I suppose? Let me see the name of this new team. Pirate Skeletons. Alright, well, that was a good debut. I was worried about Hard Hat Harry there. He wasn't really doing very much, but that slide tackle he had that saved a goal, I mean, that was awesome. So, really great. Paul Colas with another, how many goals did he score? 4? So he's quickly rising up the ranks. Just as I've been saying a lot of the totals here, just to kind of put into perspective all the goal totals for the whole season. Deputy Hersey leads the way with 19. Second is Baron Von Side with 13. Paul Colas has 10. Eddie Diamond, retired, has 6. Bob Sheriff actually has 4. I think he grabbed quite a few of those at the very start. And then Sir Dribblot has 1. So that's our goal totals here. Looking out for the all-time leader. We'll see who that ends up being at the very end of this. But yeah, we're gonna stick with this crew going forward. I think we're winning games and we're winning them emphatically. So I can't exactly argue against the results. So we'll see you next time on the Skeleton Ship.